Sagittarius, or as I really like to say, Sagittarius. Hey, what's up, Saggy? Welcome to Cheese Reads. You can call me Cheese. Hi. It's very nice to meet you. It's very nice to see you. It's very nice to be here with you. This is going to be your general energy reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind that this is a timeless reading. This does not have to resonate for you at any specific moment. And also, whatever, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, not everything is going to resonate with everybody. So today is Jupiter Day, which, if you're wondering, is a Thursday. So these are the days that I'm going to be channeling your readings, you and Pisces. And to be honest with you, Sag, I don't feel anything pressing coming through for you right now. I will say that I have been very excited to sit down and do this reading with you. Because I was prepared for it. I was expecting to do it. I was planning on doing it. And as the time got closer, I just got more excited. And if you know me from the past, as in my previous channel, you know that the Sagittarians that I read for in the past have been through a lot. And I really identify with that because my sun is actually in the 9th house, which is ruled by Sagittarius. So I connect, and I'm an Aries. So I'm an Aries sun in the house of Sagittarius. So like, we're both fire, all right? But then also, I just really understand your energy a lot. And you guys are so much fun. And you're some of my favorite people. So I've just been excited to do your reading. But to be honest with you, Sag, I don't really have anything to channel for you right now. Well, okay. There's a song that I've been singing. I like to go to karaoke on Friday nights across the street. How convenient. But I've been wanting to do this song. It's called So Good by Destiny's Child. It's an old school Destiny's Child song. I think it might have even been off of their first album. But it's called So Good. And it talks about, being out and running into some people that are, or at least were haters for you in the past. And it talks about how, you used to say that, I wouldn't make it. You were so negative around me. You told me I was fat and ugly and that I didn't have a clue and that I would never make it through. But now I want you to know that I'm doing so good. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing mighty fine. Last time I seen you, it's been a long time. Stop smiling at me, get that look off your face. Please don't even front, stop being so fake. I know you do not like me and you made it very clear. You're always talking about me from what I hear. Always put me down when you thought that you could. I want you to know that I'm doing so good. That's what I feel like you're going through right now, Sag. I feel like you're on a big upswing at the moment. And I really like it for you. And you've been on and now, especially if you've followed me from my previous channel, you've been on an upswing. I think the last time I did a reading for the Sagittarian Collective, it was a really good one. And it feels like you're still in that same energy. So we're going to get into this now. And we're just going to see what messages the universe has for you at the moment. Okay. I know I couldn't help it. I had to sing it. I couldn't help it. All right, Saggy. What's going on from my Sagittarians? My Sagittazicals? My Sagittazicals. There we go. Sagittazicals. All right. Okay, so maybe for some of you, things aren't so bright and happy. All right. I just found that part of the collective. Hi. Welcome. Welcome to Cheese Reads. It's nice to see you. Okay, what's going on then? Personal drama, internal struggles. So, okay. Wow, we've got some new members here. Hi. So you are entering into a self-awareness phase. And in some cases, it's not so pretty. there's some nonchalantness that you have to face. And that's pretty, this is stereotypical, but being aloof and nonchalant is kind of a big, if Sagittarius is one of the first that you would think of, some would at least, if when we're talking about being aloof. Of course, Aquarius would be another one, but irresponsibility is coming into focus. Maybe ways that you have been irresponsible in the past. And please understand that this is not a let's sit here and bash Sagittarius moment. So if you're a cross watcher watching for a Sagittarius, 555 on the counter. If you're a cross watcher watching for a Sagittarius and you're on their bad side or they're on your bad side and you're sitting here trying to hear some tea and like bash Sagittarius, this is not the place for you. Okay? So if that's the case, then you just need to keep moving because we ain't doing that around here. Now, if you are this individual that's going through a self-reflective time, then there are levels of your responsibility that are coming to the forefront for you that you are challenged by facing. You need to face this. Sorry, Saggy, I don't know what else to tell you. You need to face it. And it's not a punishment. It's not a punishment. It may feel like a punishment. I just saw 639 on the counter. Who did I see that for? I saw that for Virgo yesterday. But 3, 6, and 9 are primary numbers. Is that right? I'm not a mathematician. But those are pretty big numbers. Anyway, sorry, Sag. Self-awareness is key here, okay? And don't think of this, Sag, don't think of this as a punishment. You're not being punished for anything. I mean, yes, the awareness of some ways that you have acted in the past or ways that you have conducted yourself in the past, those may be a bit harsh. I get that. I get it, Sag. But this is not a punishment. Actually, this is a blessing. You can just try and work on focusing on thinking of this moment that you're going through as a blessing instead of a curse or a punishment. Because what's happening here, Sag, is you are being presented with a moment of awareness, a moment of realization, okay? And this may have been exactly 757 on the counter. This may be exactly what it is you've been asking for some time. Like, I feel like some of you have been out here being like, show me, give me a sign. What do I do? What do I need to do? What do I need to heal? Where am I supposed to be going? Just show me, give me a sign. Well, 818 on the counter. It's happening now, Sag. And it's happening in the form of becoming self-aware. 828 on the counter. So you have been asking for help. And the help that you're getting right now is showing you parts of yourself, thought processes, I'm hearing ways of being, belief systems maybe, but you are being presented with a vision of yourself and how 848 on the counter, how you have been maybe acting in some negative ways. I don't want to say it that way. 858 on the counter. I don't want to say it that way. Acting in some ways that are not in alignment with the truth of who you are. There you go. 909 on the counter. And now you're being presented with an opportunity to change that. Why and how? Through awareness. That's why this is a blessing, Sagittarius. It's not a curse. It's not a punishment. You're not, okay, okay. I was going to say you're not being reprimanded, but then I was like, oh, well, maybe you are being reprimanded. But then I was like, well, wait, actually, maybe you're the one reprimanding yourself. Okay, because you don't approve. All right. Ridicule, I'm hearing. Okay, maybe you have been ridiculed by others. Maybe maybe the ridicule of others that you may not have understood or you may not have listened to in the past, that might be resurfacing, whether they have said it to you again or it's just the memory that's resurfacing. And it hits different now. But Saggy, listen to me, babe. The fact that it hits different, 10-10 on the counter. There you go. You reached that completion. The fact that it hits different is a sign. And it's a sign of progress, Sagittarius. Yes, this is going to hurt. All right? It's going to hurt for a little bit. But you are growing, Sagittarius. That is the blessing in this. It's making me think of the lotus flower that grows out of literal muck, out of a swamp, dirty, mucky water. And it grows into this beautiful flower. You are in the process of reaching 1044 on the counter, 144 on the counter. You are in the process of reaching up through that muck to reach the surface. All right? Sagittarius. Intention is your first card, 111 on the counter. Intention is your first card. So as in terms of the oracle here, intention is your most important energy. And really, you're being asked to focus on your intention here. What is your intention here? Where are you intending to go? Who are you intending to be? What has your intention been in the past versus what it is now or what it could be now? This is more of a blessing, Sagittarius, than you are currently aware of, and for some of you, than you are currently willing to see. 1144 on the counter. And it's so funny because I have my tarot deck. My tarot deck here. It's face up and it's the Page of Wands on the bottom of it. I pulled some cards for myself last night, and when I cleared the deck, that's where it landed. But it landed on the Page of Wands, and I keep staring at it for you. We're not getting into the tarot yet. We haven't even finished with the oracle, but this looks like you right now. The Page of Wands. Sizing yourself up, rediscovering yourself, if you will, discovering new parts or new aspects of yourself. Underneath that is strength. Girl, we haven't even gotten into the tarot yet. Here we go. Show me Sagittarius, please. What's going on for Sagittarius at this time? Prepare is your next card in the oracle. Yep. And Sagittarius, please. Flow. No, not flow. I'm sorry. Glow. Ow! Look at you, Sag. I like this. You prepare for a glow up. Okay? Prepare for a glow up. And Sag, what I'm getting here is that it's inevitable. It's inevitable. This glow up is going to happen for you, or at least this energetic shift, this timeline shift, this vibrational shift is going to happen for you. It's inevitable. But it can either be a glow up or not. And I'm not even going to give that not a label other than just not, because it doesn't matter what it is. It's not the glow up that you really want. That is your intention. That's why intention is your most important card here in terms of the oracle, your first card. What is your intention? Because your intention is what is driving, not driving it, but directing your trajectory. Does that make sense? Your soul is driving you here, okay? But you still have control over your navigation, right? Because you're in the physical body. You're in the physical space, right? And what controls your trajectory? Your intention. 1414 on the counter. If you're intending to act in negative, lowbrow, under the table, shady ways, then that intention is going to take you in the direction of more shady shit. But if your intention is to live through and experience and expand in this glow up, if your intention is to follow the light of the glow up, then that is where you will go. 444 on the counter. But you need to focus on your intention. And how do you do that? You do that by being consciously aware of your thoughts, of your responses, being more in an energy of responding versus reacting, which takes cognitive understanding, which takes listening, which takes feeling through the situation, which takes being consciously aware, fully aware in the situation. And it's not always going to be pretty. It's not always going to be love and light. Sometimes there are going to be angry moments. Sometimes there's going to be darkness that comes up within you. But as long as your intention is to follow the glow up, anything coming out of you in any given moment is not going to derail you because it's natural. 555 on the counter. Just because you're glowing up, Sagittarius, just because you're evolving, you're elevating, it doesn't mean that you're going to be all love and light and raindrops and gumballs shitting rainbows all the time. No, that's not realistic. Okay. So don't even worry about that. If you're going to have your moments, don't nobody care about that. What we care about is your overall intention. All right. And my focus is also being brought to the roots of this flower here. And I feel like you have very strong roots, Sagittarius. So don't allow yourself to collapse under the weight of the heaviness of anything that you're going through, whether you're feeling guilt, whether you're feeling shame, whether you're feeling sorrowful, just sadness, pain, whatever. Don't allow yourself to fold under that. You've been through so much more, and you know for a fact, you and I both know that you're not a terrible person. So just stop doing that. Okay. Overall energy, you do have whisper at the bottom of the deck of your oracle right now. Whispers of your soul, I'm getting. Yeah. Allow yourself to be still and calm and quiet as you can be, in order to hear the whispers of your soul, okay? Because it's through these whispers that you're gaining the awareness that you've been praying for. 1727 on the counter. All right, Saggy. Let's get into this and see what we've got for you. From my Sagittarians, from my Sagittarians. Okay. 8 of Wands, Sagittarius energy, 1757 on the counter. There you are right there. Okay, again, it may be painful. All right. It may not be the most comfortable thing to go through right now, but I mean, the path is clear and open. There are no obstructions in your way. I mean, you could breeze through this so quickly if you allow yourself to. If you just allow yourself to go with it. Show me Sagittarius. Please, what messages do you have for Sagittarius at this time? The 4 of Swords is your first card in the tarot. This is going to be your most important energy in this part of the reading here. You need to chill. You need to relax. You need to meditate. You need to sit somewhere, okay? And allow yourself to feel what you're feeling and experience what you're experiencing. You don't have to be out and about. You don't have to talk to anybody about it. You don't have to be sharing it with the world. You don't have to be doing something to distract yourself from what's going on in your head. Nope. No, the last thing you want to do, Sagittarius, at this time, the last thing you want to do is distract yourself from what's actually going on within you. That is the absolute last thing. You don't even want to do that at all. That's not even on the list. Okay? You need to experience what it is you're going through. so that you can learn from it, so that you can heal from it, and so that you can turn the next page into the new chapter. The only reason you haven't been able to move forward so far, Sagittarius, is because you haven't been addressing it. You keep sweeping it under the rug, babe. You keep hiding it under the bed. You keep pushing it into the closet. And it's not even like, it's weird because it's not even like the closet's about to burst open because you have so much stuff stuck in there. It's not like you're about to trip over this situation because it's this big mound under the rug or something. No, it's not even like that. It's like you try to push it away and like maybe you hide it successfully. Let's say it's a physical object in your house, right? And you have people coming over and you don't want people to see it. Let's say it's a dildo, right? And you don't want people to see that. No. You don't, God, no, you can't. That is vulgar. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Anyway, so, okay, fine. So you hide it, right? You hide it. You put it in a real nice, cute, cozy spot. And you come out and you're entertaining your guests. And all of a sudden you turn around and there it is right on the counter. How the hell did it get there? The universe put it there. Well, actually, you put it there. So, okay, fine. So you hide it again, right? And luckily, nobody sees it. But you were able to catch it before anyone else. Like, let's say it was like on the kitchen counter and everybody else is in the living room. So you walk into the kitchen and there it is right on the counter. You're like, holy shit, how did that get there? So you scoop it up real quick and you hide it somewhere again. Nice, secure spot. Next thing you know, you turn around and there it is again. Where does it keep coming from? Your higher self, keeps digging it up and putting it right in front of your face. Why? Because we need to handle this. This is holding us back, babe. You've been asking for the message. You've been asking for the guidance. Well, here it is. Are you going to face it this time or not? I can play this game with you for the rest of eternity. Can you? Let's go. We got to do something about this. And I just heard the longer you prolong this, the worse it's going to get. Like it's going to get to a situation where the universe isn't subtle about it anymore. Like, sure, maybe in the past it's shown up in ways where only you could see it. I mean, it's out in the open. Anybody could have seen it, but only you saw it in those moments. Okay. But the more that you ignore this, 22 on the counter, eventually the universe is going to stop hiding it from everyone else. And then it's going to come out and everybody's going to see it. Not only you. And we're not saying this to threaten you. It is kind of a warning. The more that you put this off, the worse it's going to get. And that's just law. That's just universal law. We are not trying to treat you any different from any of the other kids out here playing around like you are, okay? Ain't nobody different in this sense. Everybody works in the same ways. The longer we put it off, the worse it gets. All right? So I just heard, so sit down and shut up. We say that with all the love in the world, Saggy. Okay, what's going on with Sagittarius? Oh boy. What's this? Ah! The world. Look at that. Look at it. The world. That's good, Sag. That's good. See, it's closing up. We're wrapping things up here. We're wrapping things up, okay? You just got to let yourself go through the process. You're not going to get to the other side of the portal if you don't cross through the portal. You have to physically cross through the portal to get to the other side, my dear. Y'all are going to drive me crazy. Sagittarius, please. And the 10 of Wands. Okay. All right, but look. Okay. All right, good. All right. Okay, so no one is rushing you here. Knight of Pentacles, okay? Time is an illusion. Don't worry. Nobody's rushing you here, Sag. All right? And we are absolutely acknowledging the diligent work that you have done up until now, okay? Nobody is trying to take that away from you. And we recognize that, yeah, you have a lot that you're carrying Ten of Wands. But Sag, keep in mind that you also, with all this stuff you're carrying here, you have a lot to show for it, don't you? I mean, I want to say that all this baggage means something. But it's like, that's the phrase that I received, but I don't like calling it baggage. You have a lot to show for the work that you've done here, Sag. There's no reason for you to be ashamed. No matter what is coming up for you, there is no reason for you to be ashamed. But in order for you to move through this portal, Sag, you're going to have to sit down and face it. Go through it. Feel through it. You have to, and that is how you get through this portal. By facing the situation head on. No more escapism. All right? Okay, I want to clarify this Four of Swords. Clarify the Four of Swords for Sagittarius, please. Knight of Wands, there you are. Judgment in reverse. Four of Pentacles. All right, so the Four of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Wands, Judgment in reverse, and the Four of Swords. I'm sorry, not the Four of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. We're clarifying the Four of Swords with the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. All right, so the universe might be kicking your ass a little bit. Six of Pentacles is under that. The universe might be kicking your ass a little bit. Because I feel like there was some sort of crusade that you or this person was on in the past that was misaligned, is really is the basis of what that's the basics of what I want to say here. It was a misaligned trajectory. It was a misaligned pursuit, passion project. I feel like somebody here, whether it was you, Sagittarius, or somebody else, maybe you were following this person. If it wasn't you, maybe you were under this person's tutelage in some way. Maybe they were your champion. They were your mentor. You were inspired by them somehow. Or Sagittarius, this could be you. But somebody here was on a misaligned crusade with the Knight of Wands, Judgment in reverse. And they held on to it for dear life. Four of Pentacles. They really dug their heels in. 27, 27 on the counter. And so it's like you're having to now walk that energy back. You're having to stop the momentum of that energy, Sagittarius. And the way that you do that is by looking at this situation clearly, as it truly is, from the lens of focus or the lens of understanding and or wisdom that you are seeing through now that may have been different from when you got involved with this situation because you have grown as a person. There was something else here. Oh, also, because this is now, mind you, we're clarifying the Four of Swords, which is that moment of, whoa, stop and think about this for a second. Stop and look at this, experience this, face this, right? This is on top of intention. And with what we're talking about all the way down here, with somebody being on some sort of false crusade, what was the real intention behind that? That stings, doesn't it? Okay, we're going to leave that there. Overall energy is the Hanged Man. I love you, Sagittarius. But somebody here, Sag, whether this is you or someone else, it's interesting because now at the end of this reading, I'm feeling like there may be someone else involved. And I heard false crusade. Somebody was leading a false crusade. Their intention was misaligned. Whether this is you, Sag, or it's someone else that you were fondling. Fondling? Oh. Following. You were. I heard you were under their tutelage. I do not use that phrase in my regular life. So that was absolutely channeled from somewhere. You were under their tutelage. But either way, whether this person who was on the false crusade was you, or whether it's someone you were connected to, either way, Sag, you find yourself between a rock and a hard place. The Hanged Man. That's just funny to me, between a rock and a hard place. I don't know why that's so funny at the moment, but maybe that's funny to you. Tutelage. Oh my God. Anyway, now we're getting silly. All right. Okay. It's time to go. I love you, Sag, but we'll talk about this later, because now we're just getting silly, which I have no problem with, but I have more things to do today. So I'm going to have to go now, but I love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope this was helpful. Yeah. Cool. I'll see you soon. Bye.